All right, we've got Nicholas up. Stephen, Shane, and Samson, I need to stop hearing you talking over here. You need to be respectful, or we will move you up here. Thank you.
Okay, so I did a presentation on what makes us human, because that's really, I don't think you could answer that really quickly, so I thought that was good. Genius Hour Project. So the intro, how did this start? Well, it kind of started out when we were reading Phineas Gage. Kind of thought when we asked what makes us human, that kind of made me think a little bit. So when Mrs. Kerr asked us to do some Genius Hour Project, I thought this would be a good idea. Well, all I did was research. I didn't really ask. I didn't do any surveys. I didn't do anything. I didn't do much. Yeah, and I just had to rephrase the question a lot. Had to make it a little different. So yeah. So our differences. This was probably the trickiest part of this. Mainly because when you think of one thing, there's another animal that has that same quality. So, but the one that I really researched on was like monkeys and apes, primates, because we share 98 to 99% of genetic material. So I just took a look at some stuff, and I found out that primates have different social skills than we do. Like toddlers, they copy what they see, whereas primates they try to find their own way to get something. So our brains make up for our loss of survival abilities. If we didn't really have that big of a brain and we had the same characteristics, we would probably die pretty soon. Because we can't really fight off anything if we couldn't make weapons or anything. We don't have sharp claws, we don't have fangs, we don't have anything that'll scare off predators, stuff like that. So yeah. So the answer may be the brain, but after I wrote this whole thing, I thought for a little bit, and I remembered that Mrs. Kerr had told me that we are the only species that drinks another species' milk, so that makes us different at something. Yeah, so I just thought of that and I'm like, oh, okay. But our brain, maybe, we're the dominant species here. We've built buildings, we've cut down trees, we've done all these things. We have a zoo which has like all kinds of animals. We're kind of like the dominant species, and that's probably because of our brain. We know how to outsmart every animal. And yeah, that's it.
We've got questions for you next.
Josh.
I bet that the reason we drink milk.
Listen up, guys.
Hey guys, everyone, we're still asking questions. You should still be listening.
I bet the reason that we drink milk is because someone dared someone else to drink whatever came out of that pink thing on the animal over there, and they ended up liking it. So other people couldn't.
Yes.
No, you didn't really talk about it that much. I saw that on one of your slides you talked about like languages and like communication, and then you say like we're not the only ones like who created like language communication. I know that's not true because I learned that bees they actually have this dance where like they can tell other bees where like food is and where shelter can be by like doing this dance. Or where pollinating from. But like in order to pollinate, they use that dance.
I know. I want to know why you didn't go another route you were telling me about.
What other route?
You said, Nicholas was talking about, he's like, you know what I learned, Miss Kerr? You know what I learned? We're not surviving anymore. We're thriving now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I left that part out. Right, okay. I never actually put it in my presentation. So, after researching all of this, I kind of thought about, like, how animals in the wild, they're just trying to survive, they're hunting. Well, we don't do any of that. We kind of just sit back and relax while other people do the work for us. Farmers grow our food for us. People like hunters kill animals for us. People build shelters for us. We don't. Some of us just don't do it. We just relax in our home. And yeah. So we don't. All we're doing is just survive. We're not even trying to survive. Like everyone's doing everything for us. So you know, in some cases, you know, animals they have to, you know, scare off predators, but we don't need to do that because we have a really protected shelter. Nothing can break it down. We have like brick houses, so nothing can really destroy, but nothing strong enough can destroy that. No animals, you know. So yeah.
Thank you.